project is Project Lifeline. The idea is that we will be holding weekly meetings, ideally at the Bayview Community Center, and these meetings will consist of, like, mainly on the surface, lots of fun things, so like board games, improv games, that kind of thing. But there also will be an element of support. Everybody knows why you're there. Everybody is going through something similar. We will have lots of talks, like something called topic discussions, and that consists of, there is a paper bag somewhere, like clearly labeled in the center, and people, like members, can write anonymously something that they feel they need to talk about on this slip of paper and put it anonymously in the bag. And at the end of each meeting, we will go through and talk about it a lot. That's something that I did a lot in therapy when I was there. We will also have at least monthly team building activities, like excursions, like ropes courses or escape rooms or something that will help build that community and help everybody work together. Our goal is to create a figurative lifeline, so community, something to look forward to every week that's fun, a strong support network made of people who understand, and just a group of friends to call family, to combat that isolation that's often caused by depression.
So why do we need Project Lifeline? Every day in America, over 3,000 high school students try to commit suicide, which is the second leading cause of death in kids from 13 to 18 years of age. Major depressive disorder is a massive factor in the majority of suicides and suicide attempts. Because of this, Project Lifeline aims to target the feelings of sadness, apathy, worthlessness, and isolation caused by major depressive disorder.
And then, so the logistics of this project. So we plan to use the Bayview Community Center because a lot of us go there regularly for our meetings anyways, and it's an easily accessible place where people can just come together. And then for our budget, we estimate that we'll need roughly $1,500 annually for snacks, team excursions, and advertisement to get the word out. And then for this reason, we plan to hold multiple public fundraisers as well as apply for grants. And then these will serve as a dual purpose, so we can raise funds and advertise about our plan at the same time. And then for some of the expenses that we have, we decided that beanbags were something that we wanted to have because that was just fun. So we have 2 beanbags, we have, so that's 120, and then snacks, $250 a year. And then for our monthly field trips, so someplace just fun where everyone can go, hang out, and just like have a little fun, something to look forward to. We have $1,000 a year, and then for fundraising, $130.
In our timeline that we have on this project, our first one would be to set up the community center in Bayview, which would be the place where we are housing our meetings. Are we doing every other?
Sure, yeah. Right after that, then we will not knock over the poster board. Right after that, we will start fundraising to advertise and spread the word, as well as to get that money so that we can really get off the ground.
And then we're gonna buy everything that we need after we're done fundraising and get the money.
And after that, we'll be creating a schedule for when we will hold our meetings and where we will be going for those.
And after that is start holding the meetings and just start that.
And then our last step is continuing to fundraise, to collect funds, and then advertise and get the word out for people who might need it.
Roles next? Or sure, yeah. So we have a list of our roles that we wanted to do in this. If this does get off the ground, we would be moving, or not moving, we'd be holding more meetings in different locations. So Cal would be our creative input because she is graduating and will not be with us. Jordan's going to be our outreach coordinator leader. She'll be coordinating with people about fundraising and activities, what we can do. Ashley's going to be our secretary. She's going to make sure that everything's in the correct spot and hopefully everything gets done. Child, if this does get off the ground, will be our Madison branch. She'll be running that, and the Bayview Community Center would be kind of the base for where everything needs to go. Lexi would be creative ideas as well. She'll be helping just with new ideas. Colin is going to be our treasurer outreach funding or fundraising because we felt that he would be the most suited for this job. Jeff is going to be our creative ideas again, and I would be our Mauston branch. That would be all we have, I believe.
Any questions from any of the other Ready Campers or anyone? Any questions for the Bayview Community Center group?
So I think this is a great idea, and if this was implemented in my school, I would definitely participate. But I could see some kids not wanting to like show up to that first meeting or group event because they feel intimidated. So would you like have a class roster, and like if you notice that kids aren't showing up, would you like individually go reach out to them, or like what would be your plan to really get out to those kids who would benefit from this the most and might feel scared of showing up?
It would be a little bit tricky with schools because this is gonna be held at the community center and not at a school. I personally won't be at a school where I can reach people out, but,
I feel like with the advertising that we're doing, if they're knowing about it, and if they think that they could benefit from it, at least have it in the back of their minds. And if we were able to go to different schools and just kind of have a booth at lunch tables or somewhere in the hallway, like at, would that be registration? Then you get the word out even more that way, and people could come up and talk to us about what it is.
And our goal, and our goal is to create like a safe, welcoming space where everyone feels like they belong. And so we're also having like a lot of fun activities like monthly, and then snacks and like games at every meeting to create like a good atmosphere.
yeah, so to help draw people in, make it more fun. I think another thing is at our fundraising events, we would always be there personally. So if anybody comes up and they're maybe interested or maybe apprehensive, that human contact, actually talking to us and seeing that we're normal people. We're not gonna like, you don't have to be scared away or anything like that. I think that could really help.
It's a face to the project, not, this is what high schoolers did. This is, we did this, we wanna help